Can you hear me now? Hello? Hi. Okay, hello. You can hear me now. Welcome to the only video game ever. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. As you can tell, it's a very good game. Everyone's playing it. I want to do some shiny hunting tonight because that's literally all I've been doing anyway. So I might as well stream it. Actually, let me scoot over a little bit over this map because it looks weird sticking out. Yeah. Okay. I'm playing on my complete file on my other Switch. And as my stream advertisement foretold, there will be spoilers in this stream, probably. Very likely. You can't with this game. I really like this game. I really do. But it's very easy to make fun of because it is a mess. I hope to God when they do patch it, it's gonna fix at least most of the issues. And I hate that we live in a world where I have to say things like that. Also, I'm at a different angle today because I'm looking up at the TV a lot. So I hope this angle is alright for looking at. Legends is greater than Scarlet Violet. I'm 50-50 with Legends. The things that Legends did very well were very good. And the things that annoyed me about Legends were very annoying. So, but I do like Arceus. Alright, let me introduce you to my Pokemon, actually, on this file. I've got about a box and a half of shinies right now. First and foremost, let me show you my babies. Here's Pepperjack. This was my starter on this file. He's the baby. Level 100. He's a good boy. The manager. He's the manager at the bread store. Here's Flora. She's like my bestie. I love this crazy batch. And that's all the important ones. Oh, I've also got two crocodiles. Got this one, the regular one, and then I've got this one with the grass terra type. Then of course I've got the mean Koraidon. It's just a flamingo. It's more than just a flamingo, alright? That flamingo is like my bestie. There's no separating us. There's evil Koraidon. He's mean. Here's Meowmere. Kitty cat, who's also a sword. I named it after the cat sword from Terraria. Here's Slappa. Mr. Super Raid Pokemon. Here's the baby. This is a baby right here. You could hold it in one hand. That's a Bakugan. You can hold it in one hand and you can kiss all three of its heads. What else do I got here? This is Tusk. Tusk is a good boy. He uses False Swipe and helps me catch literally everything. We should actually bring him with us. Put Fairy Tail away. Let me put away... No. Where's... Oh, here's the other baby. This is the other baby that you can kiss 3 times. Doesn't the second Koraidon differ from the original one? He's just mean. He's just an asshole. That's it. He likes to fight. He's an asshole. And the Koraidon that you ride on is a little bit more timid, at least seemingly. Shinies. Floatzel. Donphan. Kilowattrel, my first shiny from this gen. Hariyama, random encounter. I did not ask for this. I don't want this. Dolphin. Monkey. Grasshopper. Surfin' Sam. Luxray. I have so many shiny Luxrays in my life, you don't even know. Purple Squishmallow. Very small Garchomp. And a very big Garchomp. I've got 2 Garchomps. 'Chomps. They're girlfriends. Grumpig. 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 I found a Spoink after Sharitha found one on my stream. I found one like way later. So we both have a shiny Grumpig now. It's great. Here's Gudetama, who is the Charizard killer. Here's Muriel. I wanted to get one of these shiny ones and name it Courage, but this one's female, so I named it Muriel instead. Hooper! Are you talking about my freaking Clodsire? How dare you? It's Purble! He's freaking Orpal and you disrespect him like this. Here's Stanks. I was trying to shiny hunt for a shiny Seviper, and instead I found 2 shiny Stunkies, and I never got the Seviper. I got mad and I was like, I'll do it later, and then the Outbreak went away. Here's the other one. I'm not evolving it, so I've got 2. Here's Cory Corviknight. Golduck. Symphony of the Gyarados. I have to name all my Gyaradoses after music things. Bubblegum. This one was from Esu. Here's, me. This is Liger. Liger the Liger. You made an upsetting discovery. There's a music glitch with the Elite Four music that only loops the first 5 seconds of the song. Oh, is that why it sounded funny to you? I mean, I don't know. The song still sounds the way you described it, though, before, Izzy, where it sounds like it wants to do more than it does. There's Tauros. My cat's making a lot of noise. I hope you can't hear her. There's another Marill that I found. I don't need this. Here's my apple pie. A lot of people ran into the Elite Four glitch. I don't even remember if I did. Winnie, why are you crying? Why are you crying? Crying for? Do you hear this thing? Do you hear this thing? Meow meow. She goes, meow. Meow. She's a kitty. There's Carl. Sharitha named him. There's a Noivern who still needs a name. A lot of Pokemon in this game I still haven't named. They need names. Alright, back to Floatzel. Alright, here's box number 2. Here's my Fuzzy Wing. Very cute. Here's my Wavy Hair. Very cute. Here's Wicked Weave, who is twinsies with Wavy Hair. Also very cute. Here's Fairy Tail. They're evil. There's Great Tusk. They're very small and very evil. There's the baby. Here's my Tricycle. They're very small. I could hold them in 2 hands. Here's my Mach Bike. They're also very small, and I could also hold them with 2 hands. Here's a male Donphan that I found. Why are you crying? Here's my Yellets. Here's 1 Hydreigon out of 2. Here's 1 Tatsujiri out of 4. This is the cool one. Here's Banane. Here's Chansey. And, here's my party. Corvisquire. They're not gonna evolve. Here's my Feral Moon. Squawkabilly. I found Squawkabilly while I was trying to find Tiffany. I tried to find me a shiny Tiffany because she looks edgy and emo and I wanted it. And instead I found this little hillbilly outside the town. Here's my Hydreigon number 2. I'm gonna let this cat out of my room because she's being a little brat. I'll be right back. Alright, you can... Bye. My cat, the nutcase. Alright, first and foremost, let me get the important fellows in my party. I'll put this one away. Put this one away. I need people with moves such as Thunder Wave and... Where is my little baby? There it is. This one. Find a shiny Kamala? I don't like Kamala! Roaring Moon is dope. I know, I freaking love them. Let me see if there's anything that is an outbreak right now that I care about. Gyarados, I already have it. Dreadnought, I have them in Sword and Shield, I don't care that much. Magikarp, I don't need. This thing will hurt my eyes to look for. Oh no. Here's a question, would you rather me hunt something out here, or would you rather me hunt for my last... I think it's my last Paradox Pokemon, which is to say, Brute Bonnet. That's the only Paradox one I'm missing, I think. Paradox one I'm missing? Roaring Moon. Oh, I don't have Sandy Shocks either, oh god. I have Iron Valiant. Iron Valiant. Oh, no. I have one in general, but not a shiny one. You're gonna wait for patches to get the game. I cannot blame you. But it's totally fun anyways. Yeah, I'm only missing Brute Bonnet and Sandy Shocks. Sandy Shocks sucks because his shiny color is not that different, and it's really hard to tell with the lighting in Area 0. What? What do you want, gamer? What do you want? Alright, do you want me to look for Brute Bonnet, or do you want me to look for something else? What do you guys, like, want me to hunt for? Because I'll hunt for, like, anything. You want me to get a shiny Brittany. I was trying to get shiny Tiffany the other day. Shiny Brittany. Shiny Brittany, I mean, it'll be doable. It's on this route. Brute Bonnet. Okay, we have a vote for Brittany and a vote for Brute Bonnet. Get that squirrel! I want to hear one more vote. At least. Who's going to decide? I could probably do more than one hunt too. It depends on how fast I find one. And God knows, Brittany. Another vote for Brittany. Alright, we'll hunt Brittany then. Let me put this in front. Then do a picnic. We save first. Just always save before you do a Sparkling Power sandwich, because it uses your Herba Mystica, and if you end up wasting it, that's not good, so you should reset if you don't get a shiny. Brittany is electric type. Let me see. I gotta open up my sandwich guide. Brittany! Discord gonna open? Why does it say lettuce is bitter? Lettuce is just like leaf flavored. Let's go to my Scarlet and Violet notes. For electric type, we need 2 yellow pepper. We need onion. We need prosciutto. And then we need green and red pepper as well. And then we need any herb. I've got mostly that, and I get a lot of spicy, so I'll do those. Oh yeah. Sad moment when you don't know how to make a sandwich. I literally have a like a guide I use for certain sandwiches. All these peppers I had to fit on here. I'm gonna do it Subway style. They're all like in a slant. Is it pronounced prosciutto? I have no idea. Prosciutto. I don't know how to pronounce anything ever. I only make assumptions and then I say it a certain way in my head. And then when I say it out loud, people are like, that's not how it's pronounced. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. What tablecloth is that? I think it's called Monstrous. Monstrous tablecloth. It's the one that they said was made in, designed in Pewter City. It's got many creature on it. My delicious sweet sandwich. Tastes like pink Pokemon. Can you get a shout out for my friend Kayla? Shout out to Kayla, who is in the chat right now and asked me to find Brittany. Alright, oh god, we're gonna be seeing Pichus and these guys. Oh boy. This'll be interesting. There's a Brittany right there. Everybody knows what we're going for. That's Brittany. And Shiny Brittany is, she's still got yellow pom-poms, but she's got a white body. That's what we're looking for. And I'm usually, a lot of times I see like people doing like shiny hunts and they run at like full speed all over the place, and I freaking don't do that because not only can I freaking not see anything, but I've seen clips of people like running and looking behind them to despawn things, and I've seen somebody like spawn a shiny and then it despawns immediately, so I don't like that to happen. So I shiny hunt kind of slow. But at the end of the day, I always get the shiny, so who's actually winning here? Except for Seviper. I did not get Seviper, instead I got 2 Stunkies. For you, you're like scary. Kayla said I'm so honored for the shout out. It's little fella. I will receive a coin, and if I don't find the shiny, I will reset and I will not have the coin anymore. Doesn't freaking matter, because I don't care about gimme cool. You see this guy shiny, it'll be red. And Pichu is Pikachu colored, so it's like more saturated yellow with red cheeks. Whooper! Obviously I'm in the wrong neighborhood here. There was a strategy for a while of standing in one spot, waiting on things to spawn, and then if you didn't see a shiny you would open up a picnic to despawn everything and then close the picnic real fast and more things would spawn. But that doesn't work very much anymore because when they patched the game, they made the shit spawn slower. Find a shiny Meowth. I mean, I know how to identify a shiny Meowth because it has pink ears instead of brown. But I don't have eyes that good. They're very small. And their ears are very tiny little triangles. That's gonna be like hunting for Sandy Shocks, which I'm gonna have to do eventually. And that's gonna suck too. Brittany, oh my god! You're not even like the right color, so I'm gonna have to kill you! You don't actually have to kill him. You have to despawn him. All this grass makes it so hard to see. How many Brittany's have we seen this whole time so far? 2? We've seen 2 Brittany's. I could cheat and hunt for Tiffany and then just turn her yellow. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Gerudo, you're not even electric type. Get the hell out of here. You're looking forward to Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 coming to Switch. I mean, that's not sad if you want to play it. If you want to play it in crisp quality. I kind of enjoy those games more when I can play with my own Pokemon that I'm attached to, though, so I'm like, I don't care. I need to get the real Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2. so that I can play with my own Pokemon that I know will be deleted in 5 to 10 years when the battery dies. Last time I checked, my Pokemon Crystal original battery was still going. And I've got, I had 3 shinies on there, but now I only have 2. I have both on your N64. You need to, like, catch me when I'm replaying Silver. Then you need to come over and fight me in Pokemon Stadium in Pokemon Silver. Look at all these stupid little Pawmies. I guarantee I'm gonna find a shiny Pawmi before I find Brittany. Like, I'm 99% sure I'm gonna find a shiny Pawmi before Brittany shows up. For sure. So many items. Fight Gym Leader Castle in red. On, with your silver Pokemon? The regular Brittany. Punished Brittany. Oh my god! I think Brittany always wants to be just in this general area, so I'm gonna try to hang around this section. I'm gonna do big circles. All these Pichus. This Shroodle, I'm pretty sure is a, not a static spawn, but like one of those spawns that like respawns every day. Like a guaranteed one. And I'm tired of seeing him. If you're not shiny, don't talk to me. Except Pepperjack. Pepperjack can talk to me. With my Pokemon, and your Gen 2 game still needs batteries. There's tutorials on how to replace those. There's a Brittany again. She's always spawning right there. It must be the flowers. You know what? You know what we can do then? We can actually do the picnic thing. And she just wants to spawn right here. On a hill, so I'm gonna go like right here. God damn it. I'm not that close to people. Here we go. So I guess we're just gonna respawn Brittany in that flower spot until she is shiny. Yeah, there she is again, right there. As the prophecies foretold. Look at everything else that spawns in as well. Just in case. Picnic again. Alright, Nay. On when I'm this close. Oh my god, where is she? I'm like so disappointed. Oh my god, you scared the shit out of me, Feral Moon, I swear. Try picnicking on the other side of the road over here. Not enough space here. There's lots of space here. All 6 dragons can fit. We are getting an ad in a moment. Just to warn you. It's in like 30 seconds. However, I don't think I really need to skip it because I'm not going to be able to predict when a shiny's going to happen, so it's the ads are going to be a lose-lose situation today. Why are we not getting Brittany now? I figured out the Brittany secret and now she's like, alright, I'm not going back. Thought it was just lol, she's just gonna spawn on the flowers every time. There she is! Alright, fine, don't kill her. Gone. She did not come back. Brittany! Get the hell out of here. Can my dragon please come forth? Thank you. Try going into the... You're accidentally running into things because it takes like 10 years to be able to leave. Because it lags! Yeah. Brittany! Oh my god, I don't care! Brittany? Brittany's such a hater. Not shiny. Die. I think I am finding some consistency in respawning her. I'm also finding consistency in tripping over tiny little field mice. Die. Teach you a lesson. That ought to learn him. Brittany! Look at her. She's dancing. Might actually be easier than I thought. Ready? Brittany, please come home. I miss you. Oh, she's freaking done though. You always get a car ad? I don't know, I guess Twitch wants you to buy a car. Brittany doesn't spawn, I become sad. Who are we without Brittany? How are we gonna succeed in life if we don't have our cheer squad to cheer us on? Brittany! Oh my god, you're looking particularly tiny today. Brittany! No, she doesn't want to spawn. I kinda wish it was daytime, because it would be easier to see. I like when you leave a route and come back really fast and the music hasn't quite finished fading out yet, so it just fades back in. Continues. Brittany... Doing all this work, but I have Brittany in Sun. I have a shiny Brittany in Sun. Could just leave her there and then have this one in this game. Assuming I can find her. Have they announced Pokemon Bank transfer yet? The Pokemon Home transfer? They haven't given an official date, but it's supposed to be with the first patch or update or whatever that's coming Q1 2023. So, sometime in the first 4 months of 2023. Somewhere in there. I hope that they're not gonna wait to patch the game until then, though. But I have a bad feeling that they might. Given the history of how often they patch the Pokemon games, which is not very much. Keep shiny checking her just in case, because her shiny is one that's a... it's not super hard to differentiate, but it is a little bit. The biggest difference is that her body is white. She's already like a paler color on her body, so it's either her body is white or her pom-poms are white. I can't remember. She turns white. You hate that you have to pay for home. I know. I hate that they moved to a system that's online because I don't leave my Pokemon sitting in home. Oh my god, there's 2 Brittany at once. Oh my god, I got my bestie here. We're gonna like cheer you on. Johnny, check her. Get her. Get her. Get her. Who the hell's in the middle of the road? You're gonna get run over. I don't leave my Pokemon in home. I don't leave them sitting there because I don't trust that, oh, there's not going to be some kind of server problem, or they're going to be like, oopsie whoopsies, we lost all everybody's Pokemon data. Like, I don't like leaving my Pokemon in other people's hands like that. I have Pokemon in there, but I don't have anything important in there. Like, I don't have any of my shinies in there. For a while, my shiny Blacephalon was trapped there because I thought he was transferable to Sword and Shield before the DLC. So I transferred him and I was like, oh shit, I can't put him in the game, so he was just trapped there. And I was very upset, and I'm so glad that that I was able to transfer him later. Because he was just stuck in a box and I couldn't use him in any game. And I suffered set for him for many hours, and I was upset that I couldn't access him. You can only use 1 box for Pokemon Home, and you used it for Legends Arceus. You can use more than 1 box, you have to pay for it though. Have a few shinies because they're not transferable and you're gonna put them in Scarlet. Yeah, that's pretty much how it went with my Blacephalon. I was like sitting there with bated breath waiting and hoping that hypothetical server error that deletes all my Pokemon wouldn't happen. Obviously, I don't even think that could happen. I'm pretty sure they probably have like backups. Can you imagine if their servers, like, if something happened and everybody's Pokemon got deleted in home? That would be a catastrophe. Pokemon Bank free now? Pokemon Bank has always been free. I think. Maybe it wasn't. I don't remember. Shit. I actually can't remember. I've had it for so long. Ayla just doesn't trust digital. Yeah, I don't trust, like, I don't trust companies to care about the sanctity of how important my video games are to me, because they certainly don't give a shit. They just care about getting your money and then hacking off to the next big thing. Don't like it. Do not enjoy it. I'm really upset that I can't put my Manectric in this game, and luckily she's safe in Shield right now. But I would really like to have her in here, and it's very unfortunate that I can't. Paid $5 for Bank when X and Y came out. That might have been the case. I don't know. I mean, $5 is not bad, honestly. I don't. How much is home actually? I have my home like auto renewing in January. Oh, I don't actually remember. I think it's also like $5 or $10 or something. Like not a lot. How many of you guys actually do shiny hunts? Are you here for that like dopamine rush of when you see the shiny up here? That little bit of dopamine you get when you see the shiny spawn. Yeah. Was $5 for a year. Yeah, that's not bad. Irregular. Paying for online and yet it's still the worst online service. It really is. It's so bad. You know how often I get kicked off of Monster Hunter? It's abysmal. It's really bad. I can't do more than one quest before getting kicked out of Monster Hunter. It's disgusting. And that's part of the reason why I've been reluctant to pick it back up again. I'm like, ugh. Do I really want to try to play Monster Hunter again so I can get kicked out and get upset again? Because that's all that freaking happens anymore. Used to do RNG manipulation shinies in Gen 4. Me too! I used to do that! Soki, my beloved shiny Vaporeon is from that, and I'm very upset because I actually am not going to transfer him because they got rid of Scald. Scald is only learnable by, what is that thing called? That fire water type, legendary thing. That every time they release it, I miss it. I miss the event every time. I don't own one. Volcanion, yeah. Only Volcanion learns it in this game. I'm like, what the hell? And I can't, there's no other status moves that Soki can learn except Body Slam. But the problem with Body Slam is that it's paralysis. I considered it and then I was like, it's not gonna work because Soki's thing is burn somebody with Scald and then spam Wish, Protect, and have Aqua Ring and Leftovers set up. And then they just slowly die. And now Soki cannot do that. Everybody hates Soki. Soki's a little hater, and he's the best. I'm like deviating because I'm distracted a little bit. Very mad about the getting rid of Scald, and I'm very mad about getting rid of U-Turn on Raticate in Shining Pearl. I'm very angry. I'm filled with rage for both of those things. Because more and more of my Pokemon I have to leave behind. With every change that they keep making to the move pools. I actually don't even know. Have they brought Knockoff back for Weavile and Sneasel in this game? Because if they haven't, I'm gonna have to leave my Weavile behind too. Because they updated Home so that it deletes your frickin' moves now. And I have Egg Move Knockoff on my freaking Weavile from 5th generation. And it has not been available on Weavile again since 5th generation. And if I put him in Home and it deletes Knockoff and I can't put it back on him, I'm gonna be mad. And we have a Pokemon game that has all the Pokemon. I really wish. I think every single person wants that. Brittany doesn't want to spawn at all right now. Brittany nap time. keep calling everything a hater lately. I wanted to say it's hater nap time. I keep calling things hater lately because I saw somebody named their Flamigo Lil Hater, and I haven't gotten over it. I can't get over it. Referring to a freaking beast that wants to kill everything as a little hater is so great. I love it. Can't wait for the mandated DLC for this game. There's already leaks for the DLC. There was already one leak for the DLC before the game was even out. But I'm not going to spoil it because I know Izzy is in the chat and she doesn't want to know what it is. It's gonna be cool though. When Brittany does spawn, are we gonna yell, Brittany, it's bitch? I might. Brittany, it's bitch. Where is she? I miss her. You know what's funny is that the Brittany that I have in Sun, my friend actually caught for me. Me and my friend Belle were shiny hunting Brittany because I had the hardest time shiny hunting her in Sun. And I had done the hunt like so many times and I was like, I can't find her! And then Belle helped me hunt her and then Belle actually found her. Who's Brittany? It's Oricorio. It's yellow Oricorio. I'll show you when she pops up. This one right here. That's Brittany right there. That one's Brittany. Trying to get a shiny one. I sure hope a shiny doesn't appear over the hill here because I certainly haven't been checking this. That pom-pom looking MF. Yeah. Gonna cheer you on to victory. What would you ever do without her? How do you live without your cheer squad? Like I said earlier, I was trying to shiny hunt Tiffany, the red one. And I got freaking Squawkabilly instead. This one. This guy popped up instead. I was using Encounter Power Fire to make more red Oricorio spawn. I didn't even have Sparkling Power for anything on. I just had Encounter Power Fire on. And I was just going in and out of Artisan. And I got that Squawkabilly, which is not a fire type. I was like, okay. Then I stopped hunting after that because I was tired. I need a little drink of Pepsi. Everybody get a drink. Brittany was your first shiny in Sun and Moon? Excuse me. Yeah, that one was a really difficult one. I think my best hunt in Sun and Moon, aside from Blaze Fallon obviously, was my shiny Rockruff, because I was doing SOS chaining. And I think I had an Adamant synchronized Pokemon in my front of my party. And it fainted. And I was lazy, so I was like, I don't want to revive it right now. And the next thing I encountered was, shiny one. Like, it popped up after my thing fainted, and I was like, oh, good. It's not gonna be Adamant. And then, I caught it, I checked on it. First of all, I managed to catch it in a, Beast Ball. It was very gorgeous. Her name's Cornflower, by the way. I caught her in a Beast Ball. And she was jolly-natured by chance. And all of her stats are perfect, I think, except for one. I was like, Jesus! This is the best thing I've ever caught! At the time, it was. Do we have names for the other two Oricorios? I'm thinking of doing Becky for the pink one, because she looks like a Becky. And I don't know about the blue one yet. It's gotta be like a Valley Girl name, though.
Oh my god, Becky. Becky, do you want to go to the mall on Sunday? It won't be popular. It won't be busy because all the Christians are gonna be at home.
You're right, she is a Becky. She really is. Thing is, eventually, I want to hunt all 4 of these and get all 4 of them separate as separate entities in Shiny, so I won't have to like use the nectar to change them. I can just build each one for its own moveset. That'll be great, especially because Brittany is my favorite one, but I also want to have Tiffany because Tiffany's Shiny is black with red stripes. And it's really pretty. Black and red is just always pretty. The shiny Charizard is one of the best shinies too. I want to breed one, but I'm holding off because I literally have like 5 shiny Charizards and I could just transfer one when the thing comes out. I'm like, I don't need to breed another one. I have so many. Besides, one of the ones that I have is the one that I saw for Set and Fire Red, and I think she's kind of a crown in my collection, and I would prefer to just transfer her instead of hunting a new one. Did my sandwich wear off? Yeah. I noticed Bonsly appearing. How have we been live for 54 minutes? I've only had 1 sandwich so far. 1 sandwich lasts for like 30 minutes. You have a Lucario that knows Bullet Punch and Platinum? Was that an egg move back then? I assume it is. You're making a point of it. I'm pretty sure Bullet Punch is available now. Don't take my word for it though. I would check Cerebi. But you could totally transfer that if it is available right now. Alright, where's the Brittany spot? Where am I? Who am I? Brittany spot right there. I have a Sammy. Used it against the fairies in X and Y. Dude, I used to really dislike the fairy type, and it's gotten better and better over the years because it's not just Pokemon that are little pink smiling blobs. Like, now we have a freaking bread dog, and I love that bread dog so much. Alright. Do we want to go for a flying type this time instead of electric? Want to give it a try? What other flying types are on this route? No, I'm not doing that because Fletchender's gonna appear and I'm sick of seeing his ass. I'm sick of him. Yellow. Onion. Prosciutto. Red. And we need wheat and sour. It can be any two, but I'm doing those because I have most of those. I got a shiny Eevee and go and evolved it into Sylveon. Shiny Sylveon is so pretty. Look at the lighting going on here. What's happening? I want a shiny, Capsicid. But I don't want to evolve it because I don't like the big one. I don't even care if it's baby. My Corvisquire is not evolving either. I will not be evolving Corvisquire. I like that thing because it screams. It's like, wow! Such a good Pokemon. It is dramatic sandwich lighting. Sandwich making under the moonlight. How romantic. Alright, Brittany Hunt, take 2. Now we know the trick to spawning her. Look at that Corvisquire. That's a bird. Also, if my Corvisquire doesn't evolve, it can't be hunted by frickin' Tinkering Tina, or whatever. Tonka Tina. One with the hammer. Asshole Tina. Hater Tina. Tina the hater. You, my fellow electric types. I bounce sweet. I like that it's daytime now, but it was not daytime when I saved. What's the deal with that? Don't answer that question. I know what the deal is. The deal is the game's freaking broken. That's the answer for everything. I had a weird thing yesterday where my outbreaks reset at like 6:43 or something. I have my clock set to be synchronized with like real time. So it wasn't like some weird thing that I did. It was like 6 something. And my outbreaks just changed, and I was like, why? Because they're supposed to shuffle at midnight every day. It was just like, nope, all the outbreaks are changing now. It's 6:43 or whatever. And we're just changing them. It was weird. But I don't even question it, because it's like, alright, well, it's because the game's broken. The game does weird things every day. Every day I delve deeper into this game's dark sense of humor and I don't enjoy it. Well, sometimes I enjoy it, but sometimes I don't. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is the game that is both recommended and not recommended. Yeah, it is. It really is. Because it's a fun game! It's just that, like, sometimes you have to wade through a bunch of crust to enjoy yourself. You look lighter colored, so I'm not taking my chances. Alright, you're not shiny. Didn't think so. I'm starting to think actually it's white pom-poms and not white body. Can't quite remember. Can somebody confirm if it's white pom-poms? I hate that this has become common for games nowadays. I've already had my rant about this, but I'll say it again. I also very much hate that, like, it's just normal for games to come out and not be finished, and people are so used to it that they're just like, oh yeah, I mean, you can't expect the game to work, it just came out. Like, you should expect the game to work when you paid $60 for a finished product. You know, I hate that it's becoming normal to just be like, game's not finished, but we'll just patch it later, release it now, get the money. And sometimes they don't even patch it later because they got their money in there and they don't care. They don't care. It's just a money grab, and that's bullshit. Don't buy games day one anymore. You know, here's the thing. I was extremely hyped for this game. I was very excited for being able to play alongside friends in the adventure. And I don't think anybody knew that this game was going to be this unfinished when it came out. Like, there was some, like, speculation that, oh, maybe it's gonna look ugly like Arceus, but it's gonna be fun to play still. Because Arceus, everybody loved the gameplay, even though the game looked horrible, like, visually. And I was like, that's whatever. No, it's much worse. It's really bad. Imagine buying pants and when you only get one leg. Yeah, you have to get the other pant leg separate when they finish the pants later. Well, you can't expect the pants to be, finished. It just came out. The pants are brand new. Why would they be finished? Yeah, that's a funny but good metaphor for it. Like, I don't like to back in my day about shit, like, in a serious way. But holy shit, back in my day, when you bought the video game, you actually bought the video game that was finished. And they didn't fall back on, like, alright, we can just finish it later, because you couldn't. And they're only doing it now because they can get away with it. pants just came out. Good for them. I'm putting on my gay pants. Tell you what, though, Brittany needs some pants. He is out there with no pants running around in the woods. Now you have to buy in-game items and have store exclusives. There is store exclusives in real life though. Have you seen like pop figures and squishmallows and stuff? You have to go to Hot Topic to get a certain squishmallow, and you have to go. Actually, it's mostly Hot Topic. It's like, oh, if you want this pop figure, you have to go to Hot Topic specifically, and then you go there, and it's like,
oh, sorry, we already sold all of them because the scalper came in and bought all 50 of them as soon as they came out. Sorry. Oh, we wanted the money, so we just let them do it.
Amiibos were a mess. This shit, as far as I remember, this shit started with Skylanders, the scalping bullshit. So all this started happening with Skylanders. And it got so bad with Skylanders that the people who made the Skylanders game were like, stop doing this. We made these figures for children, and these children can't even get the characters they want. You assholes. One of the developers actually bought characters from scalpers to give them away to kids because he was like, this is not okay. We made these for kids. Stop it. Skylanders was bad. Everybody wanted the dragons, so everybody was scalping the dragons and selling them for tons of money. You bought DK and Bowser Skylanders at a surplus store. Those ones are honestly not very valuable. The Donkey Kong and the Bowser ones came with the game. So that's like, those are like some of the characters that everybody has. You don't mind? I mean, you can enjoy them if you want to. I was just saying it's not... Those were not scalped ones, which was the topic of conversation that I was going off about. I think I also have a Donkey Kong one that came with mine, which kind of sucks because I want Bowser. I could probably get him for like 5 cents now at the local used game store, God knows. You know what's annoying is a lot of the Skylanders have lost their value. But one of the ones that I really want and have really wanted since she came out and never found has skyrocketed in price, and I'm pissed about it. I just want her to this day, and I can't get her still. You don't get the amiibo craze thing? I only get amiibos of characters I really like. And I really want Wolf still. I've never seen a Wolf amiibo in person ever. I don't think he's real, honestly. Capcom actually kind of got their amiibo scalping under control a little bit because the Monster Hunter amiibos now are exclusive to GameStop in-store only. So people can't just go online and swipe all of them. You have to go into the store and get them. Which Skylander is it? It's Breeze, the little baby whirlwind. She's like super expensive now. I don't know why. Why is it the one that I want that has not lost value?
Brittany.
Have a Wolf amiibo? Where'd you get it? I've never seen him. I want him. I'm not even like a big Star Fox person outside of Adventures, but Wolf is just a cool character. And I also mained him in Brawl. I love him. Yeah, Breeze. The Skylander Breeze is the one I've been trying to get. He's 150 bucks right now? Yeah, that sounds about right. Ridiculous. She's one of those tiny mini ones, too. They're not even strong. I just want her because she's the baby version of my favorite character. Favorite character is Whirlwind. I have like every version of Whirlwind as far as I know, except Breeze. Collected Whirlwind and Flashwing. I really miss Skylanders. I didn't expect them to just stop making them. I did expect them to take a break when Spyro was happening, the Reignited. But then we just haven't seen any Skylanders information ever since. There's been no Skylanders. Like, they've died. Where am I? Where's Brittany? Brittany's in this area. Okay. Copy with your Chibi Robo amiibo? They made a Chibi Robo amiibo? Is there a Chibi Robo on Switch, or did they just release one for funsies? Is that a game that's like super rare and expensive? Big Games is where you got your wolf. Oh. You don't buy from GameStop anymore? GameStop's one of the only places I know of that always has the damn game that I want. It's like, oh, I need a video game? GameStop's definitely got it. I go over there. I get the game. The game is dirt cheap. Oh, on 3DS, the Chibi Robo. Oh, that's why they made one. Does anyone have the Yarn Yoshi amiibo? That's my favorite one. I love holding him. Why is Brittany being so, like, rare right now? Video Game Trader is better? I've never heard of that. The other thing about GameStop is that I can literally, like, it's like right nearby. Hold Yarn amiibo gently like Burger. I do, I hold him gently. He's so cute. What exactly did GameStop do that was shady? Because I'm not caught up on the lore. The dark GameStop lore. You like the idea of GameStop that their practices are ass? A million things? Okay, name a couple. Because I clearly don't know what's happened. I know about the like being annoying and having employees have to do the surveys and shit. They did that shit at Michael's too when I used to work there. It's like, oh, push the survey, make the customers do the survey. They sell counterfeit games, especially Pokemon. I've never seen a counterfeit game at GameStop, excuse me? I've only seen that at like used game stores, like those stores that are specifically catered to buying and selling used games. Like freaking buybacks where I used to live. They buy games for like 25 cents and sell them for $20. That's how the freaking game store down the street from us is too, the small local one. You have a short video about it? Okay. Watch it later then. I can't say I'm surprised. I'm not acting surprised because I'm not surprised. Like, corporations have gotten so bad and exploitative in the recent years. Like, it's getting worse and worse and worse. In like every way possible in every area. Brittany's a hard one, guys. I can't. This is a hard one. I haven't found. Not only have I not found Brittany, but I haven't found like anything. It's very, very cool. Although I should have expected this, because every time I am on stream, nothing ever happens correctly. Ever. Did they try to do NFTs? I don't know. They give you GME stock. I don't know anything about stocks or freaking Bitcoin or NFTs or whatever, and at this point, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm just gonna stay away from all that stuff. GameStop tried doing a crypto deal with FTX, but pulled the plug on that because FTX turned out to be a scam. Oh wow, a freaking NFT turned out to be a scam? No way! No way. No frickin' way. Oh my god, Brittany. I'm gonna speed this up. I'm gonna do it really fast. Really fast. We're gonna go really fast. Brittany! Brittany just doesn't want to spawn anymore. Oh, there she is. She's not shiny though. Damn, I could have. I probably would have had Brute on it by now. Brittany? They've taken people's money and went high-risk gambling and lost, and when people wanted their money, oh, there wasn't enough. Crypto bank. I mean, what people expect when they do NFT shit. At this point, how do you not expect that to happen, though? The guy's been arrested? The guy in charge of the FTX thing? Oh, cool. Look at these. Gotta check to be sure. What a batch! Oh my god, there she is! And she's not shiny. Shit. Alright, I need to confirm for myself if when she's shiny she has white pom-pom. I almost tried to search Brittany instead of Oricorio. Oricorio. It is white pom-poms. Okay, good. White pom-poms when shiny. You gotta go because it's Scoville Spaghetti Night? I don't know what Scoville is, but I hope you enjoy Spaghetti Night. No, not frickin' Palmy! FTX was going to have 3% money a month growth in your crypto wallet. Scoville is the Pepperhead Pokemon guy. Yeah, Scovillain. I heard Brittany, but I don't see Brittany. Hello? Is she spawning somewhere else too? Brittany? What? Where else is she spawning? Brittany? I heard her, I swear to God. I'm not crazy. I heard Brittany. Did you hear her? It was that high-pitched scream. That's the sound of Brittany calling to us. Scoville is a measure of spice. Scovillin is named after the Scoville scale. Okay. You're pescatarian, so I don't need to worry about any meat being overshadowed by spices. Oh, okay. I worry about spices because I have a stomach disease or whatever disorder. I don't know what they call it. Gastroesophageal reflux disease. Disease, that one. It's a disease. I have a disease, and I cannot consume too much spice, even though I kind of really enjoy salsa. I got Brittany, and she's not shiny again! Not shiny again. Not shiny again. He is consistently spawning though, that's pretty good. Not shiny again. I need to play a Britney Spears song when she finally spawns shiny, but only for like seconds, because otherwise I'll be killed. I want to know if she's spawning somewhere else, because if she is, I can like back and forth. But I haven't seen her anywhere else. There's some flowers over here, but I don't know where she was when I heard her a little bit ago. Oh god, I almost ran into a mouse. Have IBS? Oh, I know somebody with IBS. I mean, depending on what thing you're dealing with, but the problem with acid reflux is I'm scared of having an ulcer, which is when you have a freaking hole burned into your esophagus or your stomach. Because I had one before and it sucked. Because your acid just burns a hole in you. It's great. It's really healthy and awesome. I don't like it. And also I hate waking up with like a burning sore throat in the morning, and it's also why I have mucus and I'm coughing a lot, is because of that, the acid reflux. The first few notes of Toxic. You want me to play the first few notes of Toxic when I see her? Might. I'll play it. You know what's funny about Toxic is the first time I heard Toxic, it was a cover, and I still always think of that one instead. But I like that cover though. It's a punk cover. I didn't even know it was a Britney Spears song until years later. Okay, have fun with your spaghetti. Your Scoville and spaghetti. You can eat him. I don't mind because I like Baby Peppa better. I feel like if there's a shiny Pichu, I'm gonna miss it because, not that different. Shiny Raichu is nice though. A retina. The first time you heard Toxic, it was a cover too, but it was in a Rayman Rabbids party game. I don't remember Toxic being in a Raving Rabbids game. Which one? Which Rabbids game? I have some of those. Alright, Kayla, when you guys come over for MagFest, let's play Raving Rabbids. Damn it. I wanted to see if I could just keep doing that to get Brittany in, but she's not spawning now. Brittany, it's bitch. Let's play the Rabbids game, Kayla, where we're at the museum, because that one's really funny. Found it. I'm gonna play the first, like, 2 seconds of this. Toxic. TV party.
Toxic.
Yeah? Alright, that's all. That's all I can play. That's it. That's it, or I'm gonna get killed. I can play 2 more seconds of it now. Okay, that's all. That's all I can play. Lest I be murdered by YouTube and or Twitch. Look at all these mice! Picking up my spawn spots. Can I spawn Brittany first, please? Brittany? 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 No, Brittany. I can't even spawn Brittany, let alone find a shiny of her. Difficult one. Alright, listen, if I don't get Brittany this time, I'm going to hunt Tiffany instead, and then use a nectar on her. Because if we hunt Tiffany, we're very likely to find her, compared to the yellow one. I would pee my pants if I found the white pom-pom, though. I had an intrusive thought just now where instead I said I would pee my pants if I saw Brittany spreading her cheeks, and I was like, please don't say that. Anyways. Anyways, we have 3 minutes left on this sandwich, so I don't think she's happening, but I will continue to try. Yellow pom-pom. Absolutely no pom-pom. Great, thank you for sharing. You ever just have disorders? Oh my god, Brittany! Can you, like, get your other pom-poms, please? I want to see them! I want to see your rare white sparkly pom-poms that you got from the mall during the sale of 1998 special edition. I want to see a special edition pom-poms, Brittany! I want to see them! I'll give you like $20 if I can see your pom-poms for like 1 second. Please. That's not a euphemism. I swear to God. I like the word euphemism. Because it's like, you could just say that's not an innuendo. And now that I think about it, that's a funny word too. Got 1 minute and 12 seconds left. Or I press the destruction switch and everybody on this route forgets everything that happened for the last 30 minutes. This reality effectively will not have existed. I have the power of God, and this is why Rossetti tried to stop me when I was a child, because he knew it was going to lead to this. Show me those pom-poms, girl. Oh my god, they're not the white ones. Not only is Brittany not spawning here, but nobody's spawning here right now. Okay. Nobody's spawning in general. Where is everybody? Okay, they're all over here. They're all mice. I'm stuck. Oh, there is a, yep, it's over. Alright. We're going to hunt for Tiffany. And then we're going to turn her into Brittany. Tiffany's character development turns into a whole different girl. I'm a whole new girl now. Excuse me. Oh, now it's raining, huh? It definitely wasn't doing that either when I saved. On Tiffany's your Tiffany. Artisan. I believe it is this entrance actually that has Tiffany. On Tiffany's your cheerleader. So now instead we're gonna be looking for an edgy blackbird. Out here, have a picnic. And now I need to find my fire type sandwich. Watch me find another Squawkabilly instead. I did last time. Alright, fire type. I need 2 red pepper. I need onion, prosciutto, and green and yellow. And I need 2 of these. Okay. That prosciutto on here. Do not want to mess up my sandwich. It could potentially have dire consequences. Nice onions, asshole. Oh god. That looks disgusting. Yeah. But that's what you gotta do to get fire types around here. Beep, beep, poo. Beep, beep, poo. Oh yeah, the delicious clipping baskets, you know it. I'm desensitized to the clipping at this point. Alright, we got Encounter and Sparkling Power. So, of course, there's gonna be also Growlithe back there. They also like to spawn here because it's on the edge of the desert, so... We could potentially get a shiny Growlithe too instead. Look at this shit. Gotta check up there. We don't see a blackbird. And go into the village, come back out. The town, rather. The city, I don't know. We could ask Sasuke to come with us too. I don't think he will, but we could ask him. Tiffany's like saying rude things to me. The music. Get along. these freaking Growliths. Stop it. Oh yeah, we're definitely much more likely to find Tiffany. More. I want to see more Tiffany. Show her to me. Look at her wobbling back there. Doesn't wobble when I zoom in. Like zoom in. I can't see. I have bad eyes. I have bad glasses. Standing over there in the darkness, I had to make sure. I almost crashed into you! Watch where you're going! Have you noticed the other bicycle Pokemon have stuff bolted onto them? It's not bolted onto them, they're wearing them kind of like a saddle. These guys? Can I pull out my damn camera? Thank you. Nothing bolted on. The bolts are connecting the saddle here. It's connected to the plastic. It's not connected to the Pokemon. Get better glasses or better eyes. I need to. I know that I need to. I just, money, you know? And MagFest is coming up, and I'm dying a little bit. I'm gonna prepare for that. Doesn't look like anybody else is spawning. Gonna stand here so less Growliths happen and more Tiffany's happen. Sometimes you think you won't recognize the shiny when you see it because you're like, oh, I can't see. Is that a darker color than normal? But then usually when the shiny actually shows up, you're like, oh shit, there it is. Like, you instantly recognize that it's very different. Even with some of the similar ones, like when I saw a shiny Phanpy amongst a group of Phanpys, it was really obvious that it was different. When they spawn in bunches like this, it's definitely helpful. Then you see them next to each other. Hopefully Scott the Woz hires you. I highly doubt it, but I would love to. And I've been doing some work for 2 different indie studios lately, so I am more confident in my ability to work quickly and efficiently on animations and stuff now. That's pretty good. Even though I haven't been able to show any of them yet, unfortunately. Like sitting here like with my jaw gaping open like a freaking mouth-breathing goblin. You guys are gonna pee your sick pants when you see Tiffany. We're definitely gonna find Tiffany with these frickin' spawns. Look at this shit. There's so many Tiffany's. There's no way we're not gonna get her. I spawn frequently like this. Usually it only takes like 1 sandwich. But it has taken 2 before. In Seviper's case, it took 3 and then me giving up. I temporarily gave up, and then the outbreak went away, and then I was like, alright, well, I guess I'm done. There is no Tiffany outbreak. She is merely existing. Hey, look at you. See you, okay. Now there are Growliths. Get that. Letters off my screen. Should have told Scott you made Sonic comics. First of all, I don't think Scott knows what the hell Sonic Comics is, and second of all, if he doesn't know what it is, and then I sit there and I'm like, I'm the one who made Sonic Comics, and then he goes and looks at it, and it looks like Microsoft Paint pee and poo on the screen. That's not gonna help my case. Damn, Tiffany, you're freaking large. Look at you. Look at that. Look at that Tiffany right there. That's a big one. That's a big Tiffany. I tried looking for Tiffany on the opposite side of town, and it made a bunch of Charcanets spawn, which was not what I wanted, so that's why I'm not hunting on the other side of town instead, in case anybody was wondering that. Tiffany has no problem getting big! You're right, you're right, you're right. That certainly isn't the biggest Tiffany I've seen. I've seen the biggest Tiffany before. Does anybody know if it's possible to get XL Pokemon, like, randomly, or is it only special ones? The only XL Pokemon I have in this game are X-Titans. Because I really want to breed a big old huge, what's it called? Skeledirge. I'm not having so much luck though. The biggest ones I found are considered only slightly bigger than average. What is the doodle that you've just redeemed? Here's your opener move. I don't know if you can tell, but I was in still sort of a big deal. I want large Tiffany and tiny Tiffany. Is she gonna hold tiny Tiffany in her hand? In one hand, she can hold her. Holding her. Is hold. I hope that everybody can collectively experience the dopamine once Tiffany finally shows up. Dopamine rush of seeing the shiny. You get a tiny bit of dopamine. Can't see you guys. Okay. Get a teeny bit of dopamine as a treat, and then in order to get more, you have to find another shiny. And then you are always hunting shinies forever. I swear, shiny hunting is like gambling, but like not as harmful. Especially when I'm like hatching eggs, because it's like I'll hatch some, and then I'll be like, all right, I'll stop after this batch of eggs, and then that batch of eggs will hatch, and then I'm like, I can't stop now. The next batch of eggs might have the shiny in it, and then I'll keep going, and then I'll keep going, and then I'll keep going. Old Brittany with 2 feathers saying, "Stop staring at me with them big ol' eyes." How'd your saber doing that? I cannot see you guys. Who the hell? Get out of here. Get out of here. Don't do drugs, breed shinies instead. Honestly. I mean, depending on the drug, could possibly help. But I would say it would help more with a gambling addiction than with drug. The only problem is getting somebody with a gambling addiction to get into Pokemon in the first place. Every time you find a shiny, you want to stop. Depending on how long it takes to find, sometimes you're like, I need a break, but... You know, I mean, personally, I'm always like, I gotta go back to it. I want another shiny. I'll come back the next day and I'll be like, alright, I want to find a shiny today. And then on top of that, I like being a bragging little shithead, and I can go like, oh, look at my shiny, look at my shiny, look at this one that I found. I found this one by doing this. I found this one, this was a rare encounter, this one was this many odds. I found that, I did something cool. Good thing they removed the slots from the recent Pokemon games. Slot machines. Those weren't even, like, fun. Those were just annoying to me. Like, every time I move, I'm like, I gotta make sure something else didn't spawn, and then go back into town, and then I come back out. Where's Tiffany? You know what's great is I haven't seen, what's his face at all this time? Squawkabilly. Excellent news. I mean, it would be cool to have all 4 colors of Squawkabilly shiny, but I got other priorities right now. See her. Oh god, look at all these Growliths. Nothing. The music for the game corner slaps. And it does. Wait, am I in town still? Let me out. Okay. I hate it when they spawn that far away because I'm like, it kind of looks black. Let me look at it a little closer, and then I get disappointed. Look at that. So you can't even freaking tell unless you walk up to them. Unless maybe you can and it just has to do with me not being able to see a goddamn thing ever. All those freaking Murkrows that just spawned, that's annoying. Out of here. Get those Murkrows out of here. What color are you? Squint. Get better eyes. I would love to! Can you guys actually see them on stream, like, before I walk up to them? Can you, like, already tell they're not shiny? I can't see, like, the ones that are in the shading. Like, when they're that far away, I cannot tell what color they are. Said she can't tell. Okay, good. So it's not just me then. And then I have to get closer to Growl because I'm like, I can't see that. What color is that? And then more shit spawns behind him. And then I have to go back even further because I'm like, I can't see that shit now. I know this is like annoying. This is the reason people want the shiny sparkle back. I agree. I wouldn't be opposed to putting the shiny sparkle sound back. I know a lot of people are just complaining because they want these easy hunts to be even easier. However, there's people who brought up an important point of colorblind people are having an even harder time shiny hunting now. And I think it's important that shiny hunting should be accessible to them if they want it, so I'm absolutely not opposed to the shiny sound coming back. I don't care. Doesn't hurt me. They better add it. I feel like they might, considering it's such a popular complaint. And Nintendo actually acknowledged that people are complaining for once. That maybe they will do something about it. Oh, Brittany, I can't tell, or not, Tiffany, I can't tell what color you are. You come stand in the light, please. As a matter of fact, can it just be like daytime yet? When I open the game again, it better be daytime. How much time do we have? We still have 12 minutes. We still have 12 minutes to find Tiffany. Nobody's spawning on this. All those Murkrows again. Oh, what color are you guys? I can't see. Are dancing and chorping at me. Check out my new dance moves. I learned these moves so I could impress my boyfriend. He's not my boyfriend yet, but he will be. I cannot see what color you are, young lady. You're very small also. That's the small Tiffany right there. If the shiny sound effect was added, it would help with your bat eyesight. I know it would. Not to mention, the shiny sound effect that they had in Arceus was so good. Like, the sound effect alone was like, you get a little bit of dopamine from that too. You're like, oh my god, there's a shiny. Holy shit. And then you have to be like, where is it? Where is it? I know Arceus was in some ways kind of experimental. But I think there are some things that they can implement to the main series from it. Not everything, but some of the things. Having extra quests on the Pokédex was pretty cool too, although some of them were a little bit too much fluff, I think. Like, have the Pokemon use this move 50 times. It's like, that's excessive. Combat turns. I did not like the turn system in Legends Arceus at all. That's one of the things I didn't like. I hate the agile style and heavy style shit too. Because depending on how fast or slow your Pokemon's stats were, you just could not tell how the frickin' order of turns was gonna go. It was like very erratic and it was annoying. Need Shining Pearl to get Darkrai? I have Shining Pearl, but I also have an old Darkrai. So I'm like, eh. I mean, I think Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond is an okay game to get if you don't have access to the original anymore. But otherwise it's nothing spectacular, and if you're perfectly content to just go back and play the originals, and you don't want to spend $60, I would pass on it. It doesn't have any extra content, really. It doesn't have anything extra. It's just Diamond and Pearl, but in 3D, basically. That's all it is. Except they removed U-turn on Raticate, and I hate them for it. Stupid. I'll kill them. Not really. I walk into their office and I use U-turn on them. My Raticate from 4th generation, and I say, take notes! I miss Raticate sweeping so much. I really thought that I would be able to enjoy 4th gen competitive again with Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. That's kind of what I was looking forward to. And I can't. I mean, I can, but not being able to use Raticate has kind of ruined it for me. Raticate's my favorite to use competitively in that game. Nobody ever expects Raticate. What if you never played the original? Then I would give it a shot. You just have to go into it expecting an older style of Pokemon game, though. It has nothing extra. It's very bare bones. It's very much just Diamond and Pearl, but in 3D. For the most part, I would say like 90% of it. Can't wait for Shining Pearl, says Lili as they put on their clown makeup. I didn't know about the U-turn thing! They lost a whole point, maybe even more from me, just for not having U-turn on Raticate. Is it better than Sword and Shield? No. Why are you asking me? Because you don't like Sword and Shield, and you know I love Sword and Shield. I'll always vouch for Sword and Shield. I'll be on my deathbed and I'll be like, Sword and Shield was a good game, no! And then I'll die. I love this freaking turnaround from people on Twitter, though. I've seen so many people who are like, is this game worth it? And then somebody responds, nah, just get Sword and Shield instead. It was actually a good game. And I'm like, where are all you people coming out of the woodworks now? Like, 10 minutes ago, you acted like Sword and Shield was the worst game on the planet. Get the hell out of here. Oh my god, I want to fight everybody on Twitter. They're so stupid. Someone give Lili a Raticate that knows U-turn. I have a Raticate that knows U-turn, and if I transfer him to home, he's not gonna have U-turn anymore, and then I can't put it back on him because it's not in the freaking game! Violence. Violence is welling up inside of me. I'm the one person on this earth who loves Raticate, and I can't even use him. You put Raticate in a game again, finally, and then you said, alright, we're removing all the usefulness, though. So now the one person who enjoys Raticate isn't allowed to enjoy him either. Pokemon fans on Twitter need to shut the F up. I know! Honestly, everybody on Twitter just needs to shut up. Just put the keyboard away. I'm cold, I need my slippers. Pardon me, how much time do we have left? 4 minutes! 4 minutes of sandwich time left. Tiffany, you're being real tough. You know, I can't say I'm surprised to see that Oricorio is living up to the bullshit it put me through in Sun and Moon. I'm a little bit annoyed by it. We're gonna find Tiffany, damn it. We're gonna find Tiffany, and then when we find Tiffany, we're gonna give her the yellow nectar. She's going to become Brittany. She's gonna become Superstar Brittany, and then we're gonna go get Brute Bonnet. You didn't like Sword and Shield because of the lack of better animation? I freaking hate that argument because they've always ported animation from one game to another. That's like a common practice in like every game series. And I don't know why it was so heavily criticized when it happened with Sword and Shield. I kind of think it was because everybody was already heated about Sword and Shield because of the Pokédex thing. Like, oh, not every Pokemon's in this game. That sucks. It's like, it does suck, but, like, you don't need to sit there and grab for straws for other reasons to feel like it's valid to hate the game. Like, you can hate the game for no reason if you want to. I don't give a shit, but if you're gonna, like, say dumb shit about the game like that, that's what irritates me. I freaking love Sword and Shield. I've been half tempted to try doing a Nuzlocke for the first time, and doing it with Sword or Shield. I don't think I have a Shield file yet on my other Switch. There were only 2 animations per Pokemon. That's how it was with frickin' Sun and Moon too, though. Like, you have one animation for special attacks and one animation for physical attacks, and it was like that in Sun and Moon as well, and it's like that in here too. But when they say they added more animations, I'm pretty sure they were referring to, like, oh, the Pokemon walk around in the field, and they do idle animations. They do, like, more things. It's not about, like, the in-battle animations when they said, oh, we added more. It was about, like, the overworld shit. And the interacting directly with them. They promised better animation with exclusion of Pokemon. When did they say that? Oh, there's ads about to start. We can continue this in a second. Unless you have the friggin'... Oh, there she is! There she is! Hey! Alright, I'm snoozing this ad because Tiffany's here. Got Tiffany. Here she is. Screenshot with those stars. Alright, so if we're gonna turn her into Brittany, we need a ball that matches Brittany. So I'm gonna use a Premier Ball so it matches her pom-poms. Yeah, it does sparkle, just not in the overworld. You have to encounter it. There's not like a alert sparkle noise to say, oh, there's a shining in the area nearby, go get it. It's only in-game, or in battle that it sparkles. Oh, nice. Nice clipping. I am not allowed to move the camera, apparently. Here we go. There we go. Now we'll get ×4 capture chance. That was probably at the very end of the sandwich, too. Just like my, Roaring Moon. Oh damn, she popped out again. Damn! Tiffany! Go back to sleep. Nothing to see here. You are not in danger. Did you feel it, chat? Did you feel the dopamine? When Tiffany came on screen like that? Alright. Let's Britanify this batch. No, let's keep Bubblegum in our party. Put Squawkabilly away. Where the hell does Squawkabilly go? No. Goes here. He doesn't go here. I don't know where he goes. I don't know anything. Putting Brittany. Can't bestow her name yet though. She's gotta be transformed. Oh, it's gonna show it. Oh my god! You like my limited edition pom-poms. Whoops, wrong button. It's Brittany. Heal her. Oh yeah, how much sandwich time? None. I'm gonna heal her up and then have a look at her. The Britanification. I'm going to Starbucks after school and then I'm gonna go to the mall to get my nails done. I hope they can find my nails under these pom-poms because holy shit. I can't freaking see them. Tweet, tweet. Brittany, look at me. Brittany! Bimbofication! She is trans. I think she is trans. Yeah, she's trans. Right. We have Brittany. Brittany's a fan of heavy metal. So she's just me. I'm actually gonna put her away because I don't want any accidental EVs getting on her when I'm hunting for, frickin' Mushroom Murray or whatever his name is. God damn it, what? Fruit Bonnet. BB. I'll bring the baby with me instead. Unga Bungus. Yeah, alright, let's go get Unga Bungus. Fuck. I can't wait to go to the Slipknot concert this weekend! You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Freaking today we went to go shopping and then like I was like, hey, I want to play Slipknot in the car, and Carly was like, oh, I actually broke my wire, my what do they call it? The aux cord. So She was like, it might not work, and all of the songs, all the music sounded like it was kind of underwater. Like certain parts of the song weren't playing, and I was like, let me try a Slipknot song because it's all bassy. I was like, I want to hear Corey's beautiful voice screaming at me. So I turned on Orphan by Slipknot, and it was working. It sounded fine. And then when it got to the part where he was supposed to start singing, he just didn't show up. He wasn't there. There was no Corey. It was just the song going hard as hell and Corey never showing up. It was so funny. Alright, let's make... Corey was not in the house, shut up! Let me find my, grass type sandwich. I think that's the only grass type that spawns in here. We need 2 lettuces. We need prosciutto. And then we need red, green, yellow pepper. Red, green, yellow. I don't think the order matters, but I'm a pea head. Alright. 2 herbs. Yeah, you make sparkling power sandwiches. Sparkling power is a secret power, and so is level 3 powers in general. They're like only secret recipes that give them. But I have a chart that has all of them. Oh god, don't fall off. This is bad. This is a bad sandwich. This is really scary. This is a scary sandwich. Don't fall apart. I think the worst sandwich I ever made had like multiple noodles on it. And I never want to make it again. Don't fall! Oh my god, it's like playing with plastic like toys. Oh god. Pokerus is not a thing in this game, they removed it and I hate that. I like working at Subway. I'm yelling at the sandwich, don't fall off, I'll kill you! In real life, you made a sandwich with noodles? No, in the game, there's noodles you can put on the sandwich, but it's like a hump made of noodles and shit just falls off of it and it's obnoxious. So this sandwich gives Sparkling Power Grass level 3, Tidal Power Grass level 3. I've noticed that Herba Mysticas always give a lot of tidal power. So you're pretty much guaranteed to get tidal power when you use Herba Mystica. But you also need Herba Mystica to get sparkling power. I have been trying so hard to get a sandwich, to find a sandwich, to craft a sandwich, to figure out how to get Humunga power and encounter power at the same time, and I don't think it's possible because of the overpowering amount of tidal power you get when you use Herba Mystica. It sucks, because I want to hunt big old huge shinies. Can't. I can, but it's easier to do with outbreaks. Alright, let's go down to number 4. You want what as a doodle now? Me at Subway. Oh, every time I go to make a sandwich and then I've made the sandwich, I get the urge to save and I'm like, don't freaking do it. Don't find the shiny you don't want to save. Alright, here is Mr. P-Head. Ungendered. These guys. I'm not a big fan of, what are they called? Frickin' Amoonguss or Fruit Bonnet. Just because I freaking hate I hate when giant lips on Pokemon and on anything. I hate it when people draw that. And I hate that Amoonguss looks like that. However, I am collecting all the paradoxes, so I'll try to get it anyway. I wanted to say, oh, at least it looks better than Amoonguss though, and I could use it on a team instead of Amoonguss, but if I ever did do random online battles with people again, I wouldn't bring the paradoxes because, I guess the Pokemon Company has already banned all of the paradoxes for competitive preemptively. Because they're like overpowered, so I don't like to play the OP game, so. What I prefer to do is use Pokemon that I like a lot, even if they're weak, and try to find a way to utilize them anyways. That's what I enjoy doing when I do battles. Like, for example, Raticate. Although Raticate's actually a monster. And Raticate's easy to set up too. You need a Raticate with guts for its ability, and it needs to be jolly nature so that it's fast. You need to outspeed most things for it to work. And then I think its max speed is like 320 or 350 or something when it's jolly level 100. And then you're outspeeding most things, but then you're also holding a flame orb. So you protect on the first turn, usually. The flame orb will activate, and it will give your attack 1.5 times power because of your guts ability. And then you use Facade, which does 1.5 times damage when you have a status problem. So you've doubled up, you've doubled up on your frickin' power. Got like 3 times, I think, attack power when you use Facade while you're burned with guts. And then you just spam Facade, and then you kill everything. I love Facade and I love Guts. Another Pokemon that utilizes that strategy but better is Swellow, because Swellow is even faster and has a better attack stat than Raticate. And it can learn Facade as well. And then Swellow, if you breed it with Brave Bird, it can also have Brave Bird. It does a shitload of damage on its own, and then with Guts it'll do even more. But then you frickin' die. Remember doing nature training in X and Y? You're making Karen of the Elite Four proud. Using my favorites? Yeah, I really am. I take it very seriously. I use my favorites, goddammit. Amoonguss is a top tier competitive Pokemon. However, it has lips, so I'm not gonna use it. Let me just use Raticate instead, and let me use Gliscor and Breloom and shit. Let me use things that I like and enjoy. Who's everybody's favorite Paradox Pokemon? I think mine actually might be Iron Jugulus, despite mostly liking the Scarlet ones better. Iron Jugulus is so cute. It reminds me of a Zoid. It's a robot creature, but it has animalistic behaviors. And it's not like ugly looking. Full meme. Yeah, Gliscor. I just remember we used to do 4-player battles when X and Y was a thing. And me and Hydra were sick of Kayla's ex, Albert, who would always bring OP Pokemon. He would always be like, oh, I'm just gonna bring the most OP shit, the borderline, everything that's like borderline Uber on Smogon, I'm just gonna bring that, because I just want to win. So, me and Hydra did a thing where we both had Gliscor with Toxic Orb to heal itself. They were both bulky, so they were really hard to one-hit. And then we would spam Rock Slide or Earthquake, depending on the situation, and we wouldn't hurt each other with Earthquake because we were flying type. And we would just spam that shit, and then everything would just like keep getting hit, and with Rock Slide things would keep flinching, and it was funny as hell, and Albert got so pissed off, and it was great. And we named the Pokemon Cool Meme because it was a freaking... because all we did was spam it. The freaking Pokemon for spamming. Like Iron Thorn's the best. That's the Tyranitar one, right? That's the other robot one I think I like. The shiny one's pretty cool too. I want one. I genuinely think I want to get Violet in addition to Scarlet. I think I like this game enough, which sucks because I want them to fix it. Maybe I'll wait until the patches. I mean, I think I have to anyway because I can afford Violet right now. But regardless, I want to get Violet at some point as well. Where I hunted for Great Tusk as well. I'm like distracted, so I'm not hunting efficiently. Also, does anybody else feel really saddened by the music down here? The music in Area Zero makes me really sad. Because of all the endgame shit and the build up to it while this music was playing was just like, damn. And the funny thing about the frickin' Cool Meme spam was that either we did Cool Meme first or we did Aerodactyl first, but what we did with Aerodactyl was pretty much the same thing. It was Rock Slide and Earthquake, but they were both Mega Aerodactyl. And then Albert was like, alright, I want to ban, you can't have two of the same Pokemon between two people. And we were like, alright, well, we're banning Borderline Ubers then. I was like, use your favorite Pokemon, asshole, instead of just bringing things to win. And he was like, no, these are my favorite Pokemon. I'm like, uh-huh, yeah? You only like the Pokemon that are OP? I don't know about that one. Anyways, he was a jerk in more ways than one, and I don't care that I annoyed him. It reminds you of the Nier Automata soundtrack, this song? Just because there's a choir in it. Bonnet's gonna be easily recognizable because instead of red, it'll have blue. See red on it, it's not shiny. Heard you squeaking at me. Albert's favorite Pokemon was Chandelure? A lot of people like Chandelure. I like Chandelure too. A cool inanimate object. I think Pokemon that are inanimate objects generally are cooler than robots. I like Klefki. It's just a bunch of keys. I like the ice cream. I like Chandelure. It's a chandelier. It evolves from a little lamp. That's a little one right there. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. He's over here. Kill him. Another thing I want to hunt soon, maybe possibly after this, if you want, is Sneasel. I think Sneasel will be an easy hunt. There's also a chance of finding another, whatchamacallit, Roaring Moon, if I do a Dark Sandwich and go to that cave, so that's also a plus. I don't think I need another Roaring Moon. I just think Roaring Moon is cool. And I could potentially trade it for a, what's it called? Frickin' Iron Gender, whatever it is. Galar beckons you. Hello. I was just talking about how cool Galar is earlier. Okay, but whether you like Sword and Shield or not, can we agree that a lot of the Pokemon designs that were new in Sword and Shield were very good? Compared to most other gens. Say most, not all. It was a good bunch of new Pokemon, I think. I don't remember what were new Pokemon in that. Well, frickin', well, this guy and his evolutions, the frickin' Nightbirds. We got, Galarian Linoon, one of my top favorite Pokemon now. Frickin' Squovit and Greedent. I know a lot of people don't love those, but I freaking love Greedent. I love Greedent so much. The Sword and Shield doggies were good. Gen 9 and 7 didn't hit the same. Oh my god, you can't say them by numbers like that. I don't freaking. God damn it! You gotta say the region. I don't know it by number. Larian Zigzagoon was good. I love him so much. Top tier Pokemon. I don't even care. My Pokesona's a Galarian Linoon. His name is Jake! That's a name I considered for myself for a while. I'll kind of go back to it a little bit, but I like Liger better. Corviknight goated. Oh my gosh, you know what's another good one is Spectrier. That freaking ghost horse with the beautiful eyelashes. I love that thing. Frickin' Ice Horse. I don't prefer it, but it is a really good design. It looks like a frickin' mountain glacier. Kiss Zigzagoon, don't mind if I do. I'm trying to think of other ones off the top of my head from Sword and Shield. Oh, Yamper. There's a good one. The freaking little fat corgi potato. I'm only saying like I keep only remembering early game ones. Oh yeah, Wooloo. That's another early game one. That's really good. I'm so mad that Mareep wasn't in the game because I wanted Mareep and Wooloo to be friends. Runerigus. Yeah, Runerigus is better than Cuffagrigus, however you say it. Oh, hey, there he is! Colossal was good. Yeah, the Dragapult line! I love them! I love the motherly salamanders. Toxtricity's good too. Yeah. I love the little stupid little like cart carrying coal. The little wheel. It's so cute. Hatterene. Hatterene was also good. I love that little baby. Atina. Oh wait. Sleep Powder's not gonna work on this. I'm gonna have to use Thunder Wave. Inteleon. Yeah, the starters. All three of the starters were good. Stonejourner. I don't know about that one. That one was a miss. I think that one was a miss. Oh, Mr. Rhyme. The superior Mr. Mime that does tap dancing. We're gonna do a great ball. Obviously, it looks like a frickin' great ball. You didn't recognize I had the shiny on screen because you were too busy thinking about Pokemon. Do not hurt yourself! I'm gonna be so mad! do not. You stay in this Pokeball right now. Okay, good. We got a crit capture. Thank God. Alright, we got Brute Bonnet. Excellent. How much time we have left on that sandwich? We have 15 minutes left to hunt another grass type in the game. Hold on. I'm stopping the timer. I'm gonna go on to Cerebi and see what other grass types are in the game. See if I can grab another grass type while this sandwich is active. Surprise mini hunt. Let's see. Oh my god, we could do Smoliv. I want to do Smoliv. I want to do Smoliv. Where's this? This is the olive place, right? How does Sonic run on the Switch? It's ugly. Any other console is superior if you have the means. The Switch version is not the worst thing in the world, but if you have the option to do another console, I would highly recommend doing that instead. Because you're gonna miss out on the visuals and stuff. Oh, okay, here, right here. I think. Where's the good Smoliv hunting spot? Find it. There's like one spot around the outskirts of this city where Smoliv spawns pretty frequently. This one? Spot right here? Yeah, look at that. We can see so many Smolivs from here. I gotta like see their little olives on their heads though. And as you know, I'm blind as a bat, apparently. Small. I will not be evolving it. Making little bloop, 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 bloop noises. Olives? Baby olives? I love olives. In real life, they're very delicious. I know that's like blasphemous to say, especially coming from somebody who's a picky eater. There it is. This is the little baby. This is the little baby. That was fast. Let's playing Sonic right now. Put it in the luxury ball for the black olive. It's unreal how fast that was. Sometimes that happens, man. Oh my god, what else can we hunt then? Go back to the grass type list. I could hunt a second one, because of wanting one to evolve and one not to evolve, but I don't know, maybe I'll do that. Might do that.